What a perfect Saturday morning. It feels so good to just sit here on this park bench, enjoy the sunshine, and not have to think about work.
I agree completely. This is my favorite way to start the weekend. It's so peaceful here. It's nice to have some free time to just relax and recharge.
It is. It makes me think that we are always so busy with work and daily chores during the week. It's nice to have time for other things. It brings me to a question.
Oh, what is the question?
I feel like I know you quite well as a colleague, but I don't know much about what you like to do outside of work. What do you do for fun in your spare time? What are your hobbies?
That is a great question. It's nice to talk about something other than work projects and deadlines. Hobbies are such an important part of life. They are what make us interesting.
I agree. So, what is your answer?
Well, I have a few different hobbies that I really enjoy, but I think my main hobby, the one I spend the most time on, is photography.
Photography. Wow, that's a very cool and creative hobby. I did not know that about you.
I've been interested in it for a long time. I just love taking pictures. It's a wonderful way to capture a moment or a beautiful scene.
What kind of things do you like to take photos of? Do you take portraits of people?
I don't usually take pictures of people. I am a bit too shy for that. I mostly enjoy nature photography. I love going for a walk in the woods or in the mountains and taking pictures of landscapes, trees, and flowers.
That sounds very relaxing.
It is. I also really enjoy architecture photography. Vienna is such a beautiful city with so many amazing old buildings. I love finding interesting angles and details to capture.
So why do you enjoy it so much? What does the hobby give you?
I think it makes me more observant. It forces me to slow down and really look at the world around me. You start to notice the small, beautiful details that you would normally just walk past.
That is a beautiful way to describe it. It's not just about taking a picture, it's about changing the way you see the world.
Exactly. It makes a normal walk in the park feel like an adventure because you are always searching for a great shot.
It sounds like a wonderful hobby. Do you have a very big professional camera? Is it an expensive hobby to get into?
That is a common misconception. You can spend a lot of money on cameras and lenses if you want to, of course. I have a decent digital camera now, but it's not a top-of-the-line professional one.
So you don't need the best equipment?
Not at all. In fact, I started the hobby just by using my smartphone. The cameras on modern smartphones are absolutely amazing. They are perfect for beginners. The most important thing is not the camera, but the eye of the photographer.
That's very inspiring. So I could even try it with my phone. Do you have any of your photos with you? I would love to see your work.
Of course, I have my favorites saved on my phone. Here, let me show you one I took last weekend in the Vienna woods.
Wow, Speaker 2, that photograph is absolutely stunning. The light coming through the trees is beautiful. You are very talented.
Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Now, I have answered your question. It's your turn. What about you? What are your favorite hobbies?
Well, My main hobby is also a creative one, but it's related to sound, not sight. I play the guitar.
You play the guitar? That is so cool. I had no idea. How long have you been playing?
I have been playing for about 5 years now. I am not an expert, but I can play quite a few songs. I am mostly self-taught from watching videos online.
That's very impressive. What do you enjoy most about it?
For me, it is the best way to relax and de-stress. When I come home from a long, difficult day at work, I can just pick up my guitar and play for half an hour. It's like a form of meditation. My mind completely clears, and I forget about all my worries.
It sounds like a wonderful outlet for stress. It's so important to have something like that in your life. I think it's amazing that you can play the guitar. What kind of music do you like to play?
I mostly enjoy playing classic rock and folk music. I love learning the songs from my favorite artists, like Bob Dylan or Neil Young. Their songs are often quite simple to play, but the melodies are so beautiful.
That sounds lovely. So, you play other people's songs. Do you ever write your own songs?
Oh no, I am not that creative. I think writing your own music is a completely different level of talent. For me, the joy is just in recreating the music that I love.
I understand. And do you sing as well when you play?
Only when I am completely alone in my apartment. I do not have a good singing voice, so I prefer to just play the instrument.
Do you have an acoustic guitar or an electric guitar?
I have a beautiful acoustic guitar. I love the warm, natural sound of it. And right now, I am trying to learn a few traditional Austrian folk songs. It's a fun way to connect with the local culture. It's interesting that our main hobbies are quite solitary. You do your photography alone, and I play my guitar alone.
That's true. They are very peaceful, individual hobbies. But I do have other hobbies that are a bit more active and sociable. For example, I really love hiking.
Hiking! You are kidding me. That is one of my favorite hobbies too. I absolutely love getting out of the city on the weekend and going for a long walk in the mountains.
I had no idea we had that in common. That's fantastic. It's the most popular sport in Austria, I think. We call it Wandern.
It's the perfect hobby for this country. The landscape is just so beautiful. What do you like most about hiking?
For me, it's the combination of things. It's great physical exercise, but it's also so good for your mind. Being in nature, surrounded by trees and mountains, is so calming.
I agree completely. It clears my head. And the feeling when you finally reach the top of a hill and you see the incredible view is just priceless.
It is. And a cold drink at a mountain hut, a hütte, after a long hike, is one of the best feelings in the world. We should definitely go for a hike together soon. Since we both love hiking, I am guessing you enjoy being outdoors in the winter as well?
I do. I love winter walks in the snow. The world is so quiet and beautiful when it's covered in a blanket of fresh snow.
Me too. But for me, the best thing about winter in Austria is the skiing. I have been skiing since I was a little girl. It is my absolute favorite winter hobby.
Ah, skiing. I have a confession to make. I have never been skiing in my life.
You have never been skiing, but you live in Austria, the home of skiing. You are missing out on so much fun.
I know. Everyone tells me that. But to be honest, it looks a little bit scary. You go so fast, and I am worried I will fall over all the time and hurt myself.
You will definitely fall over at the beginning. Everyone does. But you learn very quickly. The best thing to do is to take a lesson with a professional ski instructor. They will teach you the basics in a very safe way.
Maybe I should try it this winter. I feel like it is something I have to do at least once while I live here. We have talked about creative hobbies and outdoor hobbies. What about more relaxing indoor hobbies? What do you do on a rainy Sunday afternoon?
On a rainy day, my favorite hobby is to just curl up on the sofa with a good book and a cup of tea. I love to read.
Me too. I am a huge reader. I usually have 2 or 3 books on the go at the same time.
That's wonderful. What kind of books do you like to read?
I enjoy reading historical fiction and biographies. I love learning about the past. What about you?
I mostly read modern fiction and sometimes a good thriller. For me, a great hobby is not just reading, but reading in a specific place. I love to go to a traditional Viennese coffee house.
Ah, the famous cafe house culture.
Yes, it is the most wonderful hobby. You can order one coffee and they will let you sit there for hours and hours reading your book in peace. They bring you glasses of water, and there are even newspapers available to read. The atmosphere is so unique and relaxing. It is so interesting to learn about your hobbies. It helps me to know you as a person, not just as a colleague.
I feel the same way. This conversation has inspired me. It makes me want to try some new things. Are there any new hobbies that you would like to try in the future?
That's a great question. Yes, there are so many things I want to learn. I have always wanted to learn how to dance properly. Specifically, I would love to learn the Viennese waltz.
The waltz. That is a very elegant and romantic dance. That would be a wonderful skill to have, especially here in Vienna during the ball season.
It would. I just need to find a good dance class and a partner. What about you? Is there a new hobby you dream of trying?
I think I would like to try a new creative skill. I would love to take a cooking class.
A cooking class? What a great idea! What kind of food would you like to learn how to cook?
I would love to learn how to bake some classic Austrian cakes and pastries. I want to learn the secret to making a perfect Apfelstrudel.
This has been such a nice conversation. It is so important to have hobbies. They bring so much joy and balance to our lives.
They really do. They're not just about passing the time. They're about learning, creating, and relaxing. Your hobbies say a lot about who you are as a person.
They do. And it's also fun to share your hobbies with other people.
That's a great point. Maybe we should make a plan to do that. You said you have never really had anyone to play the guitar with.
That's true.
Well, I can't play an instrument, but I would love it if you would teach me a few basic chords on your guitar one day. I have always wanted to learn.
Really? I would love to do that. I might not be a very good teacher, but I can definitely show you the basics.
And in return, I could give you a beginner's photography lesson. I can show you some simple tips and tricks to take better photos with your smartphone.
That is a deal. And for our shared hobby, we must go for a hike together next weekend.
Absolutely. Let's plan it now. This is wonderful. We are not just talking about our hobbies. We are making plans to share them.